Historians as Historical Fiction Writers by Kalyn Diehl. We're going to be examining the effects of historians as historical fiction writers. So, why historical fiction? An historian's career can go in a number of directions based on need in the workforce, the needs of the historian, and contemporary events and discoveries. Historical fiction writing is a relevant career path which is gaining popularity among historians and authors. Historical fiction written by historians has a positive impact on the historians themselves, academics, and pop culture and media. Most historians need a master's or PhD to be competitive in the field. After all, they must be experts in their areas of study. Since there are many different career paths, such as teaching in schools or museums, archival preservation work, and writing, their different work schedules may vary. With the type of jobs available to historians being so diverse, the possible income also varies drastically. Some make less than $28,000 per year, and some can make more than $100,000, depending on their specific field. Let's look at the process of writing historical fiction. Historians will take a scholarly approach to the research process by conducting interviews, visiting historical sites and locations, and examining first-hand evidence. Historian and novelist Ian Mortimer recommends that historians write historical fiction because of the creative process and learning opportunities that come with it. Writers of historical fiction must consider all aspects of the time period, circumstances, and details of their characters' lives in order to create intricate plots and relatable characters, while keeping the writing in a general state of accuracy and believability. While historians are the best candidates to execute this kind of writing, being an expert on a specific time or place in history is not enough. As Mortimer suggests, historians can enhance their skills and increase their knowledge by imagining and understanding minute details during the creative process. This is something that doesn't happen during the typical historical research process. Traditional work for historians is limited. Writing historical fiction provides the historian with freelance work, and the outcome of their work may result in networking opportunities, popularity among the public and their peers, respected credentials, and ultimately, more work, and a higher salary. Whether it's novels or film scripts, an historian can make themselves a competitive and respected professional through writing historical fiction. The use of historical fiction in the classroom has become an increasingly popular supplemental tool for instructors. Also increasing are the amount of children's literature awards, such as the Newbery Medal, being awarded to works of historical fiction. Using historical fiction as educational text generates interest in the topic being covered. Students can relate to character details that normal textbooks and nonfiction can't provide. The text will be historically accurate with historians as authors, and children will have the opportunity to become lifelong history and literature lovers. The perception is that, for historical fiction, this is the best of times. It has never been more popular. We know that historical fiction is available as novels and in TV and film. But the popularity of historical fiction affects other disciplines as well, such as tourism and fashion. Public interest in an historical era or event or person generates interest in locations and demand for specific styles and materials, which tourist companies and artists and designers benefit from. Currently, the most popular eras are the 20th century, which covers shows like Boardwalk Empire and Downton Abbey, and the 19th century. Popular works taking place in the 19th century are Tolstoy's novels like War and Peace and Anna Karenina, and the film The Young Victoria. Works that take place before the 19th century can attribute their popularity to significant interest in specific people, such as Henry VIII and Elizabeth I. Let's take a closer look at Downton Abbey. This is a British drama set in the early 1900s, which tells the stories of the wealthy family that runs the estate and the servants who work there, and is inspired by the true events of the location where it was filmed. Julian Fellowes, the writer and creator, took on the role of historian to bring the private lives of the people of drastically different social classes to the screen. He presented intriguing and rich characters in incredible detail, while staying true to the time period, and even paying homage to elements of the history of Highclere Castle, where Downton was filmed. One way he was able to keep the show grounded in history was by following the advice of Alistair Bruce, the show's historical advisor. His job was to help everyone involved understand the customs, manners, and rules of the time down to the last detail. Because of the popularity of the show, tourism at Highclere Castle is at an all-time high, providing the historical site with the finances needed for repairs to keep it up and running. Overall, the care taken by Fellowes and his team in presenting both an interesting and accurate piece of historical fiction has led to interest in the time period, interest in the true events, has made a positive impact on tourism at Highclere Castle, and has enhanced the writer's career, earning him several awards for Best Series. To conclude, historical fiction written by historians enhances the historian's career, benefits the academic world, and has a positive impact on pop culture and media, including tourism. Thanks for watching.